So,
Hmm.
tuples. Did you practice something?
Yes,
Okay,
I started the W3 school Python.
okay. So, any problems in framing code or it's going good?
No, no, it's getting good actually, and then a lot of different stuff as well.
Okay, cool.
Mm.
So, now I think we talked about list already. Now we will talk about tuples. So, okay.
Mhm.
So, what
Yes.
is a tuple basically? If,
So,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So tuple is basically like that we have to change the brackets, and it's like uh, mutable. Like we cannot change it. The elements are there, are fixed. We just replace it.
yeah,
Like if we have to change the words, but the amount will be the same, the fixed number or characters, whatever.
yep. So, basically, tuples are mutable. The elements
Mm.
inside are immutable.
And yes.
Okay.
Mm.
So, for example, if I say A is equal to,
Your screen is not shared. Yeah.
so for example, if I say A is equal to 1, 5, 6, 8, 9. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, because we are using different brackets this time, earlier, if
Mm-hmm.
we are using this bracket, it is called list.
Mm-hmm.
But since we are using this bracket, it is called as tuples. So, it has different
Yes.
properties than that of a list.
Mm-hmm.
Now, uh, there is a way, for example, I want to define an empty tuple. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So A is equal to simple brackets. Okay. Now
Yes.
let me see the type of it. So it defines it as a tuple, right? So you can create a empty tuple.
Mm-hmm.
Similarly, why empty tuple means that you can add to it values later on, right? So if
Okay.
you're writing a code which you want in the values to get into tuple, so you can
Mm-hmm.
maybe, for example, say here B is equal to input enter anything. Okay. Similarly, I create maybe C, D, E. I call it C. I call it D. I call it E. Okay. Now, what I want to do is A dot is it add. Mhm. Let me check what add does. Okay. So A dot add B, C, So let's see if this add thing is the same thing that I'm looking for.
Enter, enter.
Okay. So this add thing is a little different. Maybe we will use um, okay, 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 okay. Hmm. What it means is, if you remember that the uh, values inside a tuple are immutable, right?
Yes.
Similarly, if you have to add it to a tuple, they should
Mm-hmm.
already be a tuple. So uh, the method they explain here is that is, for example, let me call them after the input. Let us define
Mm-hmm.
them as tuple. Wording, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wait. Maybe just ignore this part. What I mean to say in, so if it was a list, right? For example, this
Mm-hmm.
is a list, right?
Mm-hmm.
So simply in list, what you can do is a dot append, right? So there is this,
Yes.
you can directly add the element, and if it is an empty list, you can directly print it, right? So the list
Mm-hmm.
has a value now. Similarly, you can
Yes.
add as many as values, but in
Mm-hmm.
tuple it is not possible, right? In
Yes.
tuple it
Yes.
says
Yes.
tuples are immutable. Okay.
Immutable. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So, however, you can add a element to the tuple by creating a new tuple. So, for example, t is equal to this. Then you
Mm-hmm.
said t is equal to t plus
T
a new
plus
tuple. then you were able to add to this. But
Correct.
there is no method or function defined to do this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Similarly, there is this one simple thing that now you know that it said that this is a tuple. But when I will ask this computer that B is equal to, do you think B is a tuple?
Yes.
Now, here the Python does a problem. Why?
Mm-hmm.
If you see print type of A, okay, and then I said print type of B.
Mm-hmm.
The computer says A is a tuple, this one is a tuple, but
Mm-hmm.
this is a integer. What
Mm-hmm.
happened was the computer thought that it is a simple value that you added, and you forgot to, you just added a brackets just for the sake of brackets, like not to define it as a tuple. So if you have to create a single digit tuple,
Mm-hmm.
a tuple with a single value, just like we defined empty list and tuple, but to
Yes.
define a because these brackets are common one. If you define it as a list, it will show as a list if you use
Mm-hmm.
the other brackets, even in a single digit. But here it is
Yes.
showing it as an integer. So to define a tuple, a single tuple, you always have to use a comma inside and leave the rest of the space. Now if you print it, it says both of them are tuple. Got it?
Yes. Okay.
Then there are some methods in tuple. For example, A is equal to maybe 158974685. Okay. So here I have
Mm-hmm.
a tuple. Now I have this thing in tuple that is called as index. A dot index. So in this index, I will mention the value that I want to know of the index. For example, if I want to look at index number 2, okay. So that is 0, 1, 2 if you remember indexing, okay.
Yes. Yes.
So if I want to look at what is at index 2, sorry, this is this is more like it will return the index. So for example, if I choose a value that is maybe 4, okay, so it will
Mm-hmm.
return its index value where it is placed in this tuple for the first time where it is appearing in this tuple. So 4 is
Yes.
at index position 5. So
Yes.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now if you see
Yes.
there is 5 two times, okay. So
Mm-hmm.
if I choose 5,
That will be the first one.
yes.
Mm.
So it is at first index position.
Yes.
It replies 1. So maybe if I don't have this 5,
Mm.
this time it will reply
The
7.
last one.
Okay.
Yes.
So it works like this.
Mm.
Now there is this another thing that is just like index, if I want to count the number of times a certain element appears in this tuple, for example, if I want to see how many times 4 appears in this tuple, okay?
Yes.
So in that case, there is this method that is called as a dot count.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I deleted the 4. So it is there one time.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So similarly, if I want to look for maybe 8, okay. So you can see 8 is there twice.
Mm-hmm.
So 2. So these are the two methods inside of tuple, that is index and count.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then there comes this something that after list and tuples that it is called as dictionary. Okay. So
Yes.
just like first we had list, then we had tuples, then we will have dictionary, and then something will come that is called as set. Okay.
Yeah.
So all of them have different properties. So there are
Okay.
some functions that you can do in list, but you cannot do in tuples. Some that you can do in dictionary, but cannot do in set. So similarly, you have to decide which one is to be used according to the application of it. Okay.
Okay.
So likewise, if, for example, if I had to add values again and again, so I think dot append is more easier. So I will use list rather than tuples,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Now there is something called as dictionary. Now in a
Mm-hmm.
dictionary, to define a dictionary, we use these brackets, curly brackets.
Okay.
But there is a catch to dictionary. The catch is it works in pairs. What do I mean by pairs is, for
Mm-hmm.
example, if I say name, then I use semicolon and I say Saad. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then I put a comma. So what happened here was this is a key pair. The left side is called key, the right side is called pair. So similarly, I can say maybe I want to add another element that is CGPA. So maybe your CGPA is 9.6. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then I say maybe uh,
Why the 9.6 is not in commas?
because it is not a string, right?
Okay, okay.
So if you're writing a string,
Hmm.
then only you need inverted commas.
Yes.
You're writing a integer or float, you never need
Mm.
inverted commas.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if I say maybe marks. So there is this one thing. On the left side also you can use some integer. Maybe I define a parameter, I call it 10. Okay. So
Mm.
I add the value to 10 as uh, anything. Maybe I say ABC.
Row number.
No, no. I can say maybe I say ABC. Okay.
Mhm.
So this is one single pair. So in a dictionary, you
Okay.
have to add values that are in pairs.
Okay.
Got it?
Just like a normal dictionary. If I have to find the meaning, I should
Yes,
know the
yes, yes,
words.
yes.
Okay.
You got it right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect.
Just a moment. Let me just check if this part is allowed to put an integer. Don't need to call it DICT. There's already a dictionary. So if you see, yes, this is allowed. So it can be anything, any of the data format. It can be a float, it can be integer, it can be anything. So the value on the left side, it is called as key. Okay.
Mm.
The value on the left side of the pair is called as key.
Mm.
The value on the right side of the pair is called as value. So
Mm.
this is the key and this is the value. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Now there is this one thing that you can even add a list or tuple inside of it. So for example, I say I want to add this list inside of it. Now if I say print, so it will print the list. Maybe it can be tuple. I don't think so tuples are allowed because dictionary is mutable. No, tuple is also allowed. Okay, right?
Okay.
And you can also add dictionary inside of a dictionary. Maybe I call it. Uh, okay. So this time I have a dictionary inside of dictionary. And you see that it can also be seen. So you can kind of add the all data types inside of dictionary. Okay, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Then the concept of indexing is not there in dictionary because it is a key value, right? So
Mm.
like we were using index in list A bracket 0, so it would give me the index position. That is not allowed in dictionaries. Okay.
Mm, mm,
So there is one this important thing to learn about dictionary is that duplicate key values are not allowed. Duplicate values are okay.
mm,
For example, if I say here 11, ABC. So the value for 10 and 11 here is ABC, ABC. Okay. So
mm,
if I ask to print it will print it. There is no problem. So the value can be repeated. But what if I told it to repeat the key value? It will give a error. It did not give an error. No. So what it did is, if you see here, maybe I call it ABD. Okay. So if you
mm,
look here, it replaced first it maybe in the memory of the code. First, it took the value of key as ABC. Then it found that it is again said that 10 is not ABC, it is ABD.
mm.
Okay. So it replaced ABC here. Got it?
Yeah.
So it will always choose the last one. So that is why it is said key value. I mean, you wanted to define two different tens, right? But
Mm,
you got only one in your answer. So two different
yes.
are not allowed. Okay.
Okay. And can we write like if we have same two numbers, we can write in commas or full stop. Is it okay? Like we can write 10.0 and in one we can say 10.
We can try
Yeah.
that. I don't think so. 10 and
Because
10.0 will be allowed because
yes.
I think it considers it as the same value, but we can try.
Mm,
So this time it is 10.0 and 10. Okay.
10. Mm. Or maybe 10.1. Then it might be different. Like we usually do version 1, version
So
2.
it changed 10.0 to ABD.
Mm,
Okay. But
yes.
but this will work. Okay. This. Because now the data type of 10 is entirely different from this one. It is a numerical, whereas
Mm,
it is a string, right?
that's right. Yes, 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 yes.
This time it will work. So, got it?
Mm, yes.
Okay. Now to call something inside of this dictionary, how do we do that? For example, I want to, so maybe I have a data, uh, maybe I have a data which has maybe like 1 lakh pairs of it, okay?
Mm,
So this is just 5 to 6 pairs. It has 1 lakh pairs inside of it, okay?
okay.
Now I want to access the some certain value and I will input the key. What it means is, for example, if I say print A and I put in the key value. Maybe I say print the name. Okay.
Mm.
So it will say Asad. Got it?
Okay.
So did you see that I input the key and it gave me the value?
Yes. Value.
But
Yes.
vice versa is not allowed. I think so. Because it is defined only for key. That you enter a
Mm.
key and you will get the value.
Value.
For example, I want the 10. So it is ABD. Got it?
Yeah. Yes.
Now what if, because we have defined here a dictionary inside of dictionary, right?
Mm.
Now I want to access the value. Maybe I will call it as A, not A. Let me call it as B. And let me call it as C, D, and E. Okay.
Mm.
Now I want to access the value inside of CGPA. I want to access D's value,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes.
So to do that, we can maybe now, because it is A of 10, and I put a bracket again here, and I say D. E. Now let us run and see if it works. Ah, we didn't change this. So if you see, now I got the value of 3. Okay. So you can add key again if there is a dictionary inside of it.
Dictionary.
Again, you can add the key, right?
Mm. Yes.
So maybe it was not CGPA, it was marks. It was your marks in
Mm.
English, maths, science, social studies. Okay. So
Mm.
just try to understand, maybe for every student you have a tuple.
Yes.
Okay. And the
Yes.
tuple is saved by the name of the student. Okay.
Mm. Mm.
Now in Asad, I want to know the marks of Asad
Mm. Of
in
children.
maths.
Yes.
So this is how data is actually formed.
Mm.
Got it?
Yes.
The practical use of it.
Mm.
Now, if I want to add something here, I want to add something new here, okay? What I can do is, maybe I say, I want to add your age. Okay.
Yes.
So what's your age?
27, 20, 28.
Okay. So I want to add your age. Okay.
Mm.
And sorry.
Input.
No, no. The print should not have been there. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm just taking your dictionary, I'm adding a key to it, and I want the value of the key to be 28. Okay. Alright.
Okay.
So this time, if you see here,
Hmm.
so a dictionary is very much mutable. You can add column, delete column, okay?
Yes. Hmm.
And then the next part. So you can always define a empty dictionary. So V is equal to, I print the type of V. So it is a dictionary. Got it?
Uh, yes.
Now there are some methods in dictionary. What are those methods? Now, for example, if I want to see all the keys inside of this dictionary, I want to see all the keys only. The
Yes.
keys available inside this dictionary. Then in that case, print Asad dot keys and a normal bracket. Okay.
Hmm.
So if I print it, so this time I have all the keys. Name, marks, 10.0, 10, age. Got it?
Yes.
So as I said, maybe I'm a programmer and I want to look into the data, what kind of data is stored here. So I would not call all of it, right? I would
Hmm.
just call the keys and see, okay, there is
Yes.
name, there is marks, there is this age. Got it?
Yes.
Because if you see here, uh, how to say, the result of this dot keys, it always comes as a list. Though it is a
Hmm.
dictionary, but when you put dot keys, the output it shows is a list.
List.
Now, for example, if I would have said maybe, uh, let us try this. C is equal to star dot keys print C. So it is a list. Got it?
Yes.
It is saved as a list. If you want to understand the total length of the keys, so it is very simple. Maybe what you could do is, so if you remember the len function, okay, you just can put len over it. Okay. Now it will print the so it will print the number
Five.
of it. Okay.
Yes.
But I would uh, kind of suggest you to make notes of it because
Yeah.
all of this
Yeah. Yeah.
cannot be remembered, right?
Yes. Yes. I am making the notes as well.
What I mean to say is it will either come with lots of practice
Hmm.
or either whenever you are working with something, you need to open your notes and use it to kind of work then. Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes.
there is
Yes.
something called as cheat sheet. Do you know about cheat
Hmm.
sheet?
For ChatGPT or for Python?
No, no, no. So every coding language has a cheat sheet.
Okay.
So what happens is when you do coding, because you want it will be very difficult to go again and again and look for the inside of notes, okay, how I can do it, right?
Hmm.
So there is this something called as cheat sheet of every language. Okay. So here you can simply directly see, okay, there is list, tuple, set, dictionary, how you define it. Got it? There
Okay.
are the operators we studied the last time, you remember? Hello.
Yes. 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 Hmm.
So there is
Yeah.
like this.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. So there is this like
Yes.
cheat sheet to kind of see the codes, see what this is, what this is. So we are just until uh, here only.
Hmm.
So if you see here, it is saying dict.keys, dict.values, list.append.
Ah.
So you can directly see
Yeah.
and remember. Just print it and put it on
Yes.
the wall in front of your room. Got it?
Yes. Nice. Nice idea. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This is there for every language, every coding language.
Hmm. Perfect.
Then there is the dot values. Just like keys, if you want to know the values, just put values here. Okay. So this time it is your name, Asad, then the dictionary inside of the value, then the
Yes.
values directly. Okay.
Hmm. Yeah.
Then there comes the dot items. So what this means is, if you remember, if I'm just printing Asad, okay, I'm just what just happened? So, the first thing was dot. Okay. Then there is this something that is called as dot items. So, though if you want your, if you just use print Asad, what will happen is it is giving you the simple dictionary, the total dictionary. Maybe you
Mm,
want to convert the data type and you are using it for something else.
okay.
You want the result to be maybe in tuples, okay? So
Mm-hmm.
that no one is able to edit it. So maybe I say either I can directly say print Asad dot items. So if you see now your each pair
Oh,
is in
yes.
tuples. Got it?
Yeah.
So according to this tuple, this is a single element.
Mm,
So you got all as tuples. Now what if maybe I want to say that C is equal to Asad dot items. Now print C. So it has the value now in tuples. Okay. So
yes.
editing C will not be easy, whereas editing a
Mm,
dictionary is easy, right?
yes. Yes.
Now there is one tricky thing in Python, that is, uh, if you remember, if I want your, if I want to see your age, so it would be simply I would write your name. Uh, sorry, yeah, I would simply write your name and print it. Sorry, I would use the key and print it, right? So
Mm,
it gave me your uh, uh, we have named this as same as this. Maybe I'll change it back to A, so there is no confusion. Now, in the dictionary A, if I want to choose see the name, okay, so
mm,
it tells me it is Asad.
yes.
Now, if I tell it, maybe look for something that is not there. Maybe I call it mobile number, okay.
Yes.
So because it is not there, obviously it will give me an error, right?
Yes.
But if you are writing very big codes and you are working with some kind of data that if error comes, your your program will stop midway. You don't want that. You want
Mm,
you want the program to still go on.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Maybe if you are just printing to the data to the user, some data, some people have in their in their dictionary they have their mobile number, and for
Mm,
some people their mobile number is not there. Okay.
yes. Yes.
So what I mean is, for example, this is your data, Asad, right? Then there is maybe someone else's data,
Mm,
Rahid. Okay.
mm,
So maybe in your data, you have a mobile number.
Mobile. Yes.
But in his data, he just has up till here.
Hmm.
So now, if maybe I'm working with Rahim's data, it will give me error because mobile is not defined. But if I'm working with your data,
Asset. Yes.
it will give me your mobile number. So I'm working
Hmm.
with a software where if the mobile number is not existing, I don't want the software to stop because if there is an error, it will stop, right?
Yes.
It won't perform for the next person. So I don't want it
Yes.
to stop. Then there is a method that is called as uh, asad dot get mobile. Okay.
Hmm.
So what happens in this is it is the same thing, but now for example, I want to get your mobile number. It will give me your mobile number. In case now I look for Rahim's mobile number, it will not give me an error. It will say none.
Ah.
So the program goes on.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yes. Get. Print. Dot get.
Okay. Then uh, you remember I told you a method that if I want to add to your dictionary, I would call it uh, something here. Maybe I say age and equal to 28. Okay.
Yeah.
So then if I print Asad, I will have your age included. But what if
Yes.
now I want to add many elements at a single time? I don't want to do it again, right?
Hmm.
Then there is something called as update. Now, what it means is, uh, I say Asad dot update, and in update, I define all the key value pairs I want to add. For example, I say this time your age is 28. Then I say your height is, what's your height?
6'4".
Huh?
Yeah.
You're you're even taller than Dutch guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Let us just for now call it 6.4.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can add as many as key value pairs you want to add. Okay.
Yes.
So you can add just one also, many also, as many as you want. Now if I print Asad,
Mhm.
I will get these added to your dictionary.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. We will take a short 3 to 5 minute break. Okay.
Okay.
It is 2235. Let
Mhm.
us get back at 2240. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Hello. Hello. Are you there, Asad? I can't hear you.
Yeah. Hello.
Okay. So, uh, so we have done what is list. We have done what is tuple.
Mm.
We have discussed what is dictionary. Now it is time for set. Okay. So just remember, list is mutable. Tuple is
Immutable.
immutable. Dictionary is uh,
Immutable.
mutable.
Yeah. Mm.
Whereas a set is mutable, but its elements are immutable. Okay.
Mm.
Now, set is very similar to uh, dictionary. For example, if I say A, I use these brackets again, but now instead of a key value pair, I say so. This time it is a set. Okay. There are no key values here. Key
Yeah.
value pair is not here. If the pair is here, it will become a dictionary. Got it?
Yes.
So it says it's a set. Okay.
Mm. Yes.
Now there is this one particular property of set, that is, so if it was a list or tuple, the elements can appear again and again, right? So if it was a list, it would have one, two, three, four, five, six elements. If it was a
Yes.
tuple, still it would have six elements. But
Yes.
now, in the particular case of set, what it does is, if I print this, do you see what it says?
One. One time.
So what it does is, it removes all the duplicates.
Yes.
It only passes the unique values.
One. Yes.
So if you ask the length of A, it is 2.
Mm.
It is not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Three,
6.
4 persons. Yes.
So it is useful. Maybe you are preparing a list of students.
Mm-hmm.
For example, you have a class of 100 students and all of 100 of them have unique names. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you are saving their names. Maybe somehow one of the name got repeated. Okay. Maybe Asad, A for Asad got repeated.
Yeah.
So first of all, I can check the number of students in the class from here. That is 3.
Mm-hmm.
As the data here was of 4. And then I can also get a, then I can also get a proper list. What I compiled had some errors. Now I compiled a set. That the set that I compiled had some errors, and the final set that I got is
Very
without
nice.
any such error, that is of duplicates. Okay.
Yes.
So maybe just uh, you are the government is preparing some kind of subsidy data. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And the government gave 100 people subsidy, and when they prepared a list based on their identification number, maybe passport number or something,
Yeah.
they found that there were only 94 people according to set. When they put in set, they found that they are only 94 people, and they gave the money to 100 people.
Yeah.
Then they will know that some 6 people did some fraud, right? They took the money twice.
Yes.
So this
Hmm.
can be used in such things. Okay.
Mm.
Then
But we don't know the which number comes twice in this.
no, no, we don't know that. But it
Yes.
is just kind of creating the final output that is
Hmm.
error free.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, if I say A is empty, what do you think it is, a dictionary or set?
Hmm. Dictionary?
Why not set?
Uh,
Yeah.
because you says that dictionary is immutable.
So it is a dictionary, yes. Okay.
Hmm.
Whosoever wrote Python, he said, maybe let us define this empty thing as dictionary. So to define
Dictionary.
it as set, so to define it as a set, you need to add the word set.
Hmm.
Now, if you see, uh, where did it
Now,
go?
inside set. What's that?
So you use simple brackets. So to define a set, you have to, now it is
Hmm.
an empty set. A is an empty set. So this is a function inside of Python, right?
Hmm.
Just like print, to define a set, there is a function that is called set. Okay.
Set. Yes. Yes. Yes.
So maybe let me try one thing. Uh, what if B is equal to 4? I'm just trying some experiment. P is equal to A dot net. It is not, then it will not work. So there are some methods in set. Now if I define an empty set, I say
Yes.
A is equal to an empty set.
Right. Hmm.
I want to add some element to it. A dot add. I want to add 4 to it. Or maybe then I want to add 8 to it. Okay. So if I print the A now, so I've got 8 and 4 in the set. Got it?
Yes. Now,
Okay.
if after print A, if you what do you guys say this? If you like uh, print the set, these 8 and 4 values will be permanently in the set or
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not?
it is permanently inside of the A.
Mm, it's
Okay.
mm,
So now if I want to remove something from, uh, let me add some more values. Let me say A dot add 7. A dot add ABC. Now let us print. Okay. Now if I say I want to remove some element, so what I will do is maybe I say remove no A dot remove. I want to remove the ABC from it. Okay.
mm,
If I want to remove maybe 7, I can just directly write 7.
yes.
So I am just writing ABC for now because it is the only odd one. And then I again say, and then I again say print A. So if you see earlier after adding all this, it printed A. It had the value ABC also, right?
Yes.
And then we permanently removed ABC from it.
It is, yes.
So it became 847.
7 is.
Now, if I want to completely empty the set again. I don't want anything inside of it. So there is this option A dot
Mm,
clear. So this time, if you see initially, it had these 4 values when it printed it here. Okay.
mm,
Then we applied A dot clear and it got rid of everything and it just showed an empty set, right?
yes.
Then there is
But
something, yeah,
just one question. You said earlier that sets are immutable. but its element are immutable.
So what does it mean is I can remove 4.
Yes,
I can say A dot remove 4, right?
yes, yes, yes.
I can say A dot add some value here. It will add to it.
Mm, yes.
But I can't directly change 4
Change.
to some other value.
Okay, okay.
I can't say replace 4 to with 10.
Yes, yes, yes.
So
Okay.
what it means is the elements of set,
Mm,
the elements have that immunity. That
mm,
is, the elements are immutable, but the
yes.
set is mutable.
Mutable. Yes, got it.
So I'm removing a element of the set. I
Mm,
removed it, I add another, but I cannot
yes.
replace it.
Replace it. Yes.
Yes. So this is the most unique thing about sets.
Mm,
Just a so before we go ahead, what time can we have the tomorrow's class?
Ready?
Huh?
I don't get your question.
I said before we go ahead, I just want to discuss what time can we have the tomorrow's class?
Oh, tomorrow. Tomorrow, every time, like I'm available all day, whatever suits you.
All the day. Uh, maybe 6 or 7 at the evening, Indian time. That is maybe
1:30 or 2:30?
uh
1:30.
yeah, it will be 1:30 or 2 at your place.
Mm.
I will confirm in the morning, okay?
Okay, okay, okay. No worries.
Okay. Then uh there is something that is called as pop. Now what happens is in pop, if I run it, it kicks out a random value from this. So initially it was this, right?
Yes.
So it kicked out, it removed
ABC.
a random value from it. So it removed 8.
Ah,
So maybe if I try again, this time just remember it removed 8. So maybe if I try again, uh, the software is sometimes biased. Okay. So I have to change in my notes also. Pop
mm,
removes the first element. So this was
okay.
our original set, right?
Mm,
It removed 8. Then it removed ABC. Then we are left with just 4 and 7. So maybe I
okay.
kind of repeat it here. So you see, first we had this.
Mm.
then it removed 4, then ABC, then 7. But
Okay. S-
there is a point of randomness here. How randomness? Right, let me define. So once this was the set, right?
mm.
And the next time how it read the set was like this. So the place of ABC changed to third position.
Mm.
So there is, when you pop, there is some factor of randomness. So if you see here, it
Mm.
first removed 8, whereas here it removed 8, then it removed ABC here, whereas here it removed 4 before ABC. Got it?
Mm.
Okay. Then there are some other methods in set also. For example, I have a set, I have this set, okay, and the other
Yes.
one is, now if you want to combine both the sets, okay, you
Mm.
have two sets and you want to combine both. So if you remember in sets, there is no duplicate values, right? So if
Yes.
you will combine both of them has one, it will be changed to a single one. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So what you do is you say one of your set dot union and your other set.
Mm.
So if you print it now, if you see one is there only once. Got it?
Yes.
So for example, you are working with the data where you will offer scholarship if you have done good in maths or physics. Okay.
Mm.
So let me call this maths.
One more thing. The 10 is also not showing.
Ah, because I put it as 9.10.
Okay, 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 okay. Sorry. Okay, okay.
Okay. So
Uh,
let me say one is maths and another is physics.
uh,
Okay. So in maths, roll number 1, 5, 7, 9, 10 did good in class.
mm,
And in physics, roll number 1, 13, 17, 19 did good in class. So to get scholarship, either you will have to be good in maths or physics, or but what if you are good in both? Then also you will just receive one scholarship only. Okay.
okay.
So maybe this time I have to get a list. I can use this union. Got it? So one is not being repeated here twice, right?
Yes. 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 I got it now.
So I got a final list of the roll
Mm.
numbers who will get a
Yes.
scholarship.
Scholarship. Yes. Mm.
Now I want to give scholarship to the children who did well in both the subjects. To only those children who did well in both the subjects. So
Mm.
if you see 1 and 9, and here is 1 and 9.
Right.
So instead of union, this time I will say intersection, right?
Yes.
This is some error showing here. A is not equal. So maths and physics. So I want a list of the students that are good in both subjects. So the answer is 1 and 9. Got it?
Nine. Yes. Yes. Yes.
So I was teaching one another class. What I forgot here was I was using intersect instead of intersection.
Section.
And I completely forgot, and I was so surprised that the why it is not working.
Mm.
So I forgot the word that it should be rather intersection.
Intersection. Yes.
Okay. Then there is one topic that is called as we are done with list,
That's
tuple,
yes.
dictionary, and set.
Set. Yes.
Any doubt in any of this?
No.
Okay. Then what comes next is it is called as loops.
Mm.
So there are two core types of loops. That is uh, while loop or uh, if else loops. If, elif, and else. So you can use either them in combination or just a single of it, that is if. If can work alone, or if you want, if and else can work together, or you can make three of them work together. So you will
Mm.
understand what it means. But there are two kinds of loops. One is called while loop.
Mm.
Sorry. I think we missed a part here. Did we discuss about if and else already?
Yes. If else. Yes. In the
We have done
initial
it, right?
class. Yes. In the initial class.
Okay. Sorry. So loops are of two types. Either it is while loop or then it is for loop. So
Okay.
you know what if else and elif is, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. So what happens is, why do we call it loops? So I will write one program and you will understand why we are calling it loops. Okay,
Okay.
just a
Mm.
moment. Uh-huh. So if I say while, maybe let me define two things. A is equal to 2 and I say B is equal to 2. Now, if I ask the computer, right? If I ask the computer is A is equal to B, it will tell to me it is true, right?
True, yes. Mm.
So, because true is a keyword, if you remember, if
Mm.
I maybe uh, maybe if I say now while A is equal to B, print hello. Okay.
Mm.
Now what will happen is, since you know that while is used to loop something, now what it means is uh, maybe let us do it as input. Now A and B are dependent on input, right?
Yes.
So if I give them same value, A is equal to B will become true. For example, when it asks for give a value for A, I say 3 and it says give a value for B, I say 3. Then here A is equal to B will become true, right?
Yes.
So if it is true, what will happen? It will
Print
keep on
hello.
printing hello
Yes.
and my computer may get hang because it will become an
Mm.
infinite loop because
Ah.
this is always true, right?
Mm.
So,
Even for once.
huh?
Even I write it for once, it will still printing it hello.
No, no, you will understand in as I will make one more code with while, you will understand what it means. But just for
Okay.
now, for example, if I run this,
Mm.
I say 5 and I say 5 again. Now, this is keep on printing hello. So this is just going
Oh.
on, going on, going on, going on. It will
Mm.
not stop until the software will crash.
Ah. Yes. Okay.
So maybe now I say I define another code where I say let A is equal to 1. Okay.
Mm. Mm.
While A while a is less than equal to 5, print hello. And I want in this program a's value to increase by a plus 1. Now what it means is I say until this condition is true. Okay. What is a's value is 1 here, right? A
Mhm.
is less than equal to 5, right? It is less than 5, right? It is true.
Yes.
So print hello. But
Hello.
also a value will increase by 1. A is equal to a plus
Okay.
1. Then a will become 2.
True.
So again it will go in this loop.
Hmm.
We'll put
Let me
C
check.
that 2 is less than equal to 5.
True.
It is true. Again it will
Hmm.
go down, print hello and go down and it
Hello.
will a will become 3.
Hmm.
So it will
Yes.
go until it will become 5.
Six. Yeah, five.
As soon as it will become 6, this thing will become false
Stop. Stop. Yeah.
and this thing will stop.
Hmm.
So once this thing is stop, it will come out of the loop. I want it to print the final value of A, maybe. Okay. So if I run this, it printed hello 5 times
Yes.
and then it printed the value of A, that is 6.
Six. Hmm.
Got it?
Yes.
So this repetition inside a loop, okay? This thing that it did 5 times, right?
Hmm.
This thing. In terminology,
Yes.
in
Yes. Yes.
language of Python, it is called as iteration. It is called as iteration.
Iteration.
Iteratio. Okay.
Yeah.
And the variable used for iteration. So here I use A and I applied a condition on A to do iteration. This variable is called as iterator.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
So iterators can be more than one. For example, I have some A, B, C, D here and I define a condition here based on more than one variables. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I want to write a code. I want to write a Python code based on this loop that prints the value 1 to 100. It starts
Hmm.
like here it is hello 5 times, right?
Hmm.
I want it to print 1 to 100.
Hmm.
So maybe I say instead of A, this time I use I. Okay.
Hmm.
I say I is equal to 1. And until I
Does
is
equal less than
less than
equal
equal to 100,
100.
I want the loop to repeat.
Yes.
And instead of hello,
Number.
what is this? And instead of hello, I wanted to print the value of I itself.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
And here I say that I will become I plus 1.
One.
So after I becomes 100, it will print 101 also. I don't want that 101. I just
Hmm.
want 1 to 100. So I'm able to print 1 to 100. Got it?
Yes. Hmm.
So you write a code now. You look at this code, open your screen,
Hmm.
write a code, print it in a reverse order. So the
Okay.
first value should be 100 and the
Okay.
last value should be 1. So
Hmm.
the hint is you need to change something here and you need to change something here as well as
Okay.
here.
At the start, the second line, and at the last. Yeah.
Just
Let me-
try to print from 100 to 1. So if you have to start from 100, I needs to be 100, right?
Hmm.
So you need to make some changes here in this also. What changes will it be? Try. This
Is
is
equal.
because you're new to Python, it would be a difficult question.
Let's see. While I is created equal to hmm, mhm.
So did you try?
Unit. Yeah, I'm trying. I is equal to. Let's see. If I is equal to 100, while I is less than or equal to 1, print I, where I is equal to I minus 1. Let's see. Yes, I got it.
Can you share the screen and check if I will check if it is working?
Okay, okay, okay.
While I is equal to 100.
This
Okay.
is
So it's working, right?
okay. Yeah.
Good. Uh, Okay. Stop sharing.
Mm.
So maybe now I have a list that is A is equal to, I have a list where A is equal to 5, 8, 8, 4, 6, 7, 9. Okay.
Mm.
Now I want to, now I want to print each of the element from this list using while loop. Now how I will do that? Let me call another variable. I will call it I. I just call it I because it is easier to understand. Maybe I is index. Okay.
Mm.
So if you remember, in zeroth index of A is 5.
Yes.
First index of A is 8. Similarly,
No.
all of them have
Yes.
index values. Now, what if I say while I while I is less than equal to while I is less than equal to the length of the list A. Okay.
Mhm.
So if the length is 10, the index will be up to 9, right?
Yes.
Right. So I
Yes.
say
Yes.
while I is less than equal to the length of A, print A, print A bracket I. Got it?
While is less than equal to length of A.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
And I also say I is equal to I plus 1.
Mm.
And then outside the loop, I say it is not necessary. Maybe I just say okay. Now if I run this,
Mm.
what is this here? List index out of range.
While
Okay. So I cannot be equal to length, right? Because the length is 10 in the last.
mm.
So I will have values just to 0 to 9. So it should not be,
Less than equal to
yeah, it should be just less than.
less than yes.
Then you will get all the elements of the list. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. So we will end our class today here, and then tomorrow we will start with for loops. Okay.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect.
I will tell you the time in morning.
Okay.
Uh,
See you.
See you.
Good night.